Hello everyone, welcome to this roundup show on a wonderful Wednesday morning. My name's Natalie, I'm going to be your host for the hour. Emily is back today. She's back from her weekend of craziness. I'm sure there's lots of things that happened at the weekend that cannot be spoken about. Did you have a nice time, Emily?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Are you back to full energy or are you still a little bit tired?
We're getting there.
We're getting there, okay. And over in the demonstration station, ready to craft up a storm, is the wonderful Kat.
Good
morning, Kat.
Morning, Natalie.
We literally last minute realised that it was a roundup show,
Yes.
so we went and got our hats. But we thought this is as far as we're going today. Anyway, giddy up because you are invited to join us on our roundup show where we're going to be showcasing the best launches of last month. If you've already got them, then make sure you stay tuned for lots of inspiration on how to use these collections. If not, maybe the fact that it's payday, maybe the fact that these are still in stock and they are at awesome prices will sway you to add them to your basket today. But before we get to it, I was really confused then. Win It Weekly. And it's a good one this week because we are giving away 3 of these bad boy extra large mega storage caddies in here, and I absolutely love them. We have, let's just open this up. This is probably one of my favorite things about it actually, is that you can stand it up and nothing falls out. Look at this. So you have 16 of these clear plastic boxes, which you can now just take away. You can take them from anywhere and you can fill them with gemstones, fill them with your ink pads, your brush markers, your alcohol markers, your little books, your little mirror mats will fit in here perfectly. Gemstones, glue, foam pads, tape, everything. You could use this as a little like travel kit,
yeah.
Couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Pop it all in. You've got your super handy clasp which closes, and then you've got your handle for easy carrying. And think about it, because it's clear you can see where everything is. It's absolutely fantastic. 3 winners are going to win this, but you have to answer this question. Which snack was invented by accident? Was it A, ice lollies, B, peanut butter, or C, nachos?
Ooh.
I know, I'm not sure of the answer, but I was saying yesterday that they were all my favourite snacks.
Yeah, they're good snacks.
Good snacks. So like, share and comment on this video or any video throughout the next 3 days to be in with a chance of winning, and we're going to announce the winner on Friday's show here at 10 o'clock. Okay, let's get to it because there's absolutely loads and loads of things that we have to show you. So first of all, we're starting with Winter Delightful Birds concept cards. They're here. Oops. In this concept card kit, you'll have seen these before. We've done them so many times in so many different ways now, and every single time they sell out, like drastically sell out. They're just fantastic. In here you get the decoupage elements to make up 12 cards. You then also get inside that your card blanks, which you just pop out the centre of, and that's where your aperture this is going to be your base layer for your decoupage and what you're going to lay it all onto. And then you've got full instructions in here. We're also giving you the envelopes because we want to make sure that you've got something to post them in, but they're just absolutely fantastic. These are some cards that use this in a completely different way from what is described in the packaging, but also they just look amazing. So you can make some really cool cards with this and make them really different. I love this one as well, bringing in some adorable scoreable to make it into a bigger card. Absolutely love that. And then this is super cute as well, a little easel with your design there on the acetate. Another really cool thing to add into your basket if you're going to get these. £14.99 for that collection. It sold crazy at launch, absolutely crazy. This is one of those products in today's show that I know we don't have large stocks of. So if you don't want to miss out on it, today's the chance to get it into your basket, because it would be really, really sad if it was something that you missed out on. And once it's gone, because it's Christmas themed, I don't think it's something we're going to be bringing back again. So if you want to get it now. Next up, Meadow Hairs at Wintertime, the ultimate collection. This is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. The artwork in here is quite breathtaking. In here you've got the most gorgeous imagery. It has that real sort of sketchy feel to it, that beautiful sort of real life illustration, but it's just adorned with snowfall. It's just so beautiful. It has a real wildlife theme to it. Beautiful sentiments as well. Each topper set, you're going to get 2 of each, including the coordinating foil cardstock. In this one you have the beautiful foiling on the corner edges, and then you have your plain cardstock, which fussy cut this out. It is stunning. And then you have the beautiful, I love that there's so many different shapes as well, but not just that imagery, the way that they've created such atmosphere with the sky and the night sky and sort of that moon coming in behind the hairs there. It's beautiful. A really gorgeous collection. Again, you're going to get 2 each of these designs here. But such great layouts for making different shape cards, whether they're rectangles or squares, or maybe you're doing something fancy with them as well. Really, really beautiful imagery. Such soft colorways as well. And this is on Matastic too, so if you want to get quite rustic, add in some more color onto here, maybe make it a little bit more rustic. We absolutely can do with our inks and our pens and our pencils too. A really good one there too, fussy cut around that straight edge and create a beautiful fold back card. I love the reds in here. They're quite a pinky red for Christmas, but absolutely beautiful. You can get all of this and more because we're not finished here. We've got your cardstocks to go alongside that one, and then we're also giving you inserts and double-sided papers. These double-sided papers are just gorgeous. We've selected the most beautiful designs that are featured throughout the collection. So you've got the holly there, you've got the green sort of damask swirls, we've got the cow parsley with the snow on top, and then this beautiful sort of like cherry blossom-esque paper. Beautiful designs throughout the whole of this. Then we're going to throw in your inserts. Gorgeous muted versions of your cardstock. We'll flick through these because this isn't what you're going to get. I've just shown you one of each here, but you're actually going to receive 8 inserts. You're going to get 3 of each, and then you're going to receive 3 each of the double-sided papers as well. So loads to go out there. And then you're also going to get this gorgeous tag pad, which has been beautifully die cut for you. It also includes the die cut hole. You just need to pop that out, add in some ribbon, so you can really personalize up your cards. And you've got a coordinating tag here, whether it's to make more cards with or to add onto your presents. It's just stunningly beautiful. £27.97 if you want to get the Meadow Hairs bundle. You will be able to find most of these on the website individually, but this is the best way to buy it, included in that saving. It's absolutely gorgeous. Did we have cards with this, Em? I don't think we did we? But let's just show you this because there's so many beautiful examples on your inspiration sheet, and you're going to get this home when you receive your kit. So you can be making these cards straight away. They are just beautiful layouts, absolutely gorgeous, and you've got some details and some other bits that you might want to add into your basket as well. So that is your collection as a whole. But let's go straight to Kat because we want to see the demos. That's what people are here for.
Oh,
They're here for the demos.
fabulous. So yeah, we're going to go with the Meadow Hairs
And I picked this one again. I think I might have picked this one the other week when we did it, but I just absolutely love this
I love
hide
the
and seek. I
colourways.
love these. And I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit. I am going to do a card shape that I did the other week, but it is quite a new one that we've started doing. I know a few people said they hadn't seen it before, and I thought, well, this would be another great way to show it off. So I'm starting with the 7" by 7" card, and I'm just cutting it down to a 7 by 5 tenfold. And then I'm just going to fold my front in half. I could do this on the scoreboard, but you just take your time, you don't need to, as long as you've got your score tool to get this nice burnish. And this is usually where we would do an easel like this, but I'm going to kind of invert it backwards.
Oh yes, I do love this shape. It's just so fun.
And we're going to like add our topper to the top here, so it gives you like this like gap illusion, which is really, really cute. So that's the basic card. So we'll start cutting our mat and layers. So I know for my base, out of my gold mirror, I'm going to need a 5 by 7. I'm going to actually cut it this way, so I can make the most of it, I think.
Shall we see who's joining us today? Let's have a look. We'll start off with YouTube. Hello Susan, Margaret, Julie Ann, Vicky, Anastasia, Julie. Hello to everyone who is joining us. Lots and lots of people loving this. People getting ice lollies as well for the Win It Weekly question. Get your comments in to be in with a chance of winning. And then good morning to everyone who's joining us over on Facebook this morning. Hello Karen, Janie, Faye, Viv, Vicky, Bev, Jackie, Angela, Diane, Amanda, Tracy, Sarah, Claire and Karen. Hello to everyone watching us. Let us know, because we love to hear from you. What was your favourite collection from this past month? Because we've had a lot of collections this month, a lot of papercraft collections as well, and they've all been so stunningly different. Maybe your favourites coming up today, but let us know what your favourite collection was for the past month.
So much to choose from, isn't there?
I'm not sure what mine was actually.
So I've cut a mat and layer of a mat of 5 by 7, and then 2 3.5 by 5s, and then I'm just going on to my layers. So I've cut my base one with the detail down one side to 3 notches under the 5 and a 7, and then I'm going to do 2 under the 5 and 3.5.
I love this style of card as well for when you've got a really nice cardstock and you want to show it all off.
Yes.
You can really utilise the shape of this card to do that, and this one is one that really does that.
Yeah, and you've got those lovely shaped borders as well that we really want to stand front and centre. And that is literally what it's going to do in this card. So let's just get all these layered up. So back to my construction glue today.
She's back.
She's back, yeah. I was working with a lot of papers again yesterday, so I had a heavy tape day yesterday, so I'm glad to be back with my construction glue.
What are people saying? What was your favourite collection of this month? Vicky, my favourite collection was Under the Moonlight. Oh, how stunning was that? We might be taking a little sneak peek at that later on, because we do still have very small quantities of that left. It is absolutely stunning with that foiling.
It is. It's so different. It's so hard to pick a favourite because everything we've done is so different that it's all got a place.
Yeah.
So just going to start building this up onto the card now. So we know our big layer goes on the bottom here.
Do you know what would be really cool? And I was thinking about this the other day. If you had like a little like brush attachment that you could put on the end of your construction glue.
Oh yeah.
The only thing about it is though you would only be able to get like one use out of it.
Because it'd dry up.
Dry up and then it'd be like a paintbrush. But it'd be really cool just to be able to brush the glue across.
Give them something to think about. Maybe a little spatula or something like that you could spread it out with.
Yeah. Well, that way you could use your the end of your pokey tool.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd forget.
If
If I did it on the end of my pokey tool, the next time I came to use my pokey tool, I'd just
stuck together.
The absolute mess I could make with that. Should be fun for people to watch, I'm sure. Yeah, if we're a little stand as well to stand it upside down, but that you could just easily reach in and get it out. I'm using a what's that called? Low tack tape at the moment.
Oh yeah.
But we could do with a little stand to pop it in. That would be really handy to keep it all flowing to the bottom. So we're just layering this up like this. Make sure that's all nice and neat. And then let's pick, I think I'm going to go for this one here. Bring in more of that orangey reddy colour.
Lots of people are saying they just can't choose a favourite because there's too many nice ones. It's so difficult to choose because they love them all.
And I do not blame them.
Tracy says Under the Moonlight because it's absolutely stunning. So another one for Under the Moonlight. Karen, I loved Under the Moonlight. And the Christmas one I don't know the name of, but it was funky colours and a Moroccan feel. I
that's
think
the club free gift,
is
isn't
our
it?
club free gift, which is absolutely stunning. You're right. I love that one.
So I've just put construction glue on the top half of the frame there, and I'm going to use foam pads, and I'm going to bob these straight in the middle so I know where they're going to sit, and I'm not going to have them showing below my topper on the card. And we'll pop him back in the centre.
Oh, Kat, we're going to have to be careful today.
Is my hat getting in the way?
It's all right. We'll have to get, Emily's just going to have to be on it with the angles.
Okay, so now we need to create ourselves a little stopper, but handily enough, this topper set comes with its little ribbon strip border.
Which are perfect stoppers.
They are. So I'm going to cut this out. And then you could just put it down and mark it, but because I know this is just 3 notches under the 5, I can just bob it on my trimmer and get it exactly the length I want it. Just a foam pad across. You could use 2 depth if you wanted to, but this is enough to hold it in place. And then, as you know, I like to bring it up and see kind of where it wants to sit naturally, and then just pop it down.
It looks so good this way.
Pop it down there, and then we can start adding sentiments.
There's some good designs here, isn't there?
There is. Now if I put that there, it's going to bring it a little bit more forward, which is absolutely fine. And pop that in the middle. And then we've got Just For You and Merry and Bright. I think I'm just going to have these overlapping
Oh, I
at this
like
side
that.
here. I do like an overlapping sentiment.
Looks cute.
So I'm just going for the Just For You. I'm going to use a bit of construction glue.
Caroline on YouTube said the birds collection for her, those wonderful, delightful birds aperture card collection.
There's just so much you can do with it,
There is,
isn't
isn't it? I mean, we love when those collections come because we can really test how much we can make with them and try all of the different things.
So I'm just going to finish off with a few gold gems because it's me. I think we're just going to go up in the corners here. I think that's all we really need to do. I'm just going to do these top 4 corners. Now that I've made this, I think what I would do is maybe pop a bit of acetate behind the frame because this is a little bit wobbly, just to give it that sturdiness, but
It still
you
stands.
can fix my mistake
And you know
at
what?
home.
I think it's quite nice that you've got like that, the topper in the middle sort of like coming outwards, to be honest.
Yeah.
It kind of gives it like a swing guard feel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It gives it a bit more movement.
Because that top bit moves anyway.
Yeah,
it's
that's
quite
cute.
cool. See, you've created something without even
Without
realising it.
realising.
So next up, we have for you our Christmas Deluxe Craft Pads. This is the 7th collection that we've done in this way, and this is where we bring back absolute essential favourites from years gone by, and we pop them into these super handy craft pads for you. This time we chose to do Little Red Robin, we chose A Child Is Born, and we also chose A Sparkling Season. So in here, what you're going to receive are 4 topper sets with coordinating cardstock. So I'll just run through this for you so you can have a look at what we've got here. It's Hunkydory quality. It's on that adorable scoreable. It's foiled and it's die cut. It's just in a handy sort of travel size case for crafting on the go, which I think is really, really fun. And the price of these, it's fantastic. You can get all of them for £23.97. Let's move these around and hope that whoever padded these made sure that they were all going the right way. Or you can just buy any 2 for £19. So I really like the way that there's something there for everyone's budget. You can mix and match these as well, I believe, Emily, with some previous ones we may have on the website. So maybe you're wanting one of these Christmas ones, but you're also in love with one of the others that we have available. Maybe it's one of our Forever Florals collections, maybe it's the Twilight collection that we've got, or Blush Moments, or that Land of Enchantment. You can mix and match across all of our deluxe craft pads. You've got inserts, you've got 2 inserts for each topper set, and on the back we've included a handy guide so you know which ones have been designed to work together. That's a real classic Christmas feel, but if you're wanting something a little bit more special, then you can go for A Sparkling Season. This one is in that gorgeous holographic foiling, just like our Under the Moonlight. So if you love that, then this is something you're not going to be able to resist. Beautiful blue feel again, with the nice touches of colour this time though. Gorgeous foiled cardstock. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal detailing throughout here. So much room for cutting into these, creating all of your favourite cards, and then you've got your coordinating inserts which match up with those designs that have been chosen. So if you want to get this, you can buy it individually. I think they're £11.99, aren't they? So it's any 2 for £19.98, or if you want all 3 of this selection, it's £23.97, and the last one being A Child Is Born, which is stunning. If you, I missed one out. If you are someone who crafts and you have a little stall every year at your church fair or your village hall, these are going to be perfect, because we know that there are people out there that absolutely love cards that really showcase the true meaning of Christmas, and this is one of those collections in real regal rich colorways, gorgeous gold foiling, and then absolutely breathtaking cardstocks. These are such delightful pieces to work with. Really, really stunning. Again, all on our 350 GSM, adorable, scoreable. So you're going to be able to make 3D cards from this. You're going to be able to maybe make some boxes or some aperture cards from this, and you know that you're going to get that quality that you love from Hunkydory in just a smaller version, which I absolutely love. You've got all of your 8 card blanks there as well to run alongside all of those toppers. But if you want all 3 of these, then now is your chance to get them. It is our Christmas Deluxe Craft Pad multi-buy. You can get all 3 of these for just £23. And that is your price without your club discount on. So if you are a member of the Hub, or if you're a member of our Diamond Club, then remember, you're going to be able to receive even more off that as well. Then we have for you probably, oh, shall we show some cards actually before I get into it, because they're just here. I love the cards that have been made with these. Really, really stunning examples of how you can utilize these collections, and the layouts of the amazing designs. Really stunning details in here. Look at this one as well. It's like a little frame. It's got a stand on the back and everything. How cool is this?
Very cute.
I love it with the foiled on acetate on there as well. Really gorgeous designs. This one utilizes that same piece of cardstock, but you can see how it's been used differently. So depending on how you're going to craft with it, you can make some really nice, completely different cards. So you can get those, get your hands on them before they're gone. Even if you craft with, say, clubs, or you run sort of like brownies or guides or scouts, when it comes to that time of year, when it comes to November, December, and you're thinking of something really fun to do, then this is a really good way of being able to do like a craft card event and keep that cost down low. So they're really something to think about getting your hands on. Then we have probably one of my most favourite things that we have designed this year, and this did incredibly well. You loved this. Is our Moonstone die pop-up snow globes. This is the ultimate collection, so you're going to receive this die, which you need because this has your mechanism within to be able to create that pop-up card. You've got the base there, you've got the sort of top of your snow globe, you've got 1 aperture in here, you've got 3 really nice elements that you can decorate them up, and then you have these panels here as well for further decoration on the base of your card. They're absolutely fantastic. I really, really like them. This one is one that has been made, I think Rachel made this one using some glitter card, but look at that ombre background and how she's added mirror behind the houses to really make that shine. My favourite thing about these though, fold them up, they fit in a card blank, in an envelope, so you can pop these in an envelope, so you've got like a card which is also an ornament and something that people will keep time and time again. But you don't just get this one die in your collection, you're also going to get these 2 added extras as well, and these 2 are just added elements which you can then make even more designs with. We have the beautiful snowman and the wonderful polar bear and penguin. We've got some of these ones made up as well. I just think they're ace. They're really, really fun to do and super, super simple as well. So this is something that you could be crafting with the kids. Maybe you could make them for each child in the class as a little gift for Christmas. really, really, really fun, and just £25. You can buy them all individually, so maybe you treated yourself to the main snow globe die first of all, and you want to add those elements in, then get online, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, and have a look at everything we've got, because everything will be on the website for that, and you'll be able to see all of those bits and pieces. But you don't just have to make really cool snow globes with these, because this is a cool example of how you can use them as well, and just using them as they are, as little apertures with all of those details are on, can really sort of make up your cards. It's super, super fun. Kat, you're going to show us how to make these though, aren't you?
Well, a version of.
Oh, exciting.
A version of, yeah, I'm going to pop it on a card as well. So let's get going. So I'm going to start, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like half of the base, because what you would normally do is you take your base here and you cut it twice, and then you stick the parts together to make the to make it go all the way around.
Make both
but
panels.
I just want half so I can stick it to a card front. So I've got that ready to go through my die cut machine in a minute. I'm just going to layer up my like aperture frame, and just because I'm not doing the full thing, I've taken one of the stitch edge nesting dies so it matches the size of it perfectly. That just sits in there, and this will just cut it out as a full circle. And this is a great thing to do if you are just wanting to use it as a topper.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to use as a topper, and also to just die cut the design and create like really cute simple shaker cards with.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
We also, on the show that I did on Hobby Maker, I've popped in a photograph into mine too, so you can also do that. You can really personalize these to whoever you're going to gift them to. Now is the test, Kat.
Now is the test.
I did try my very best. Do have to let people know this. I tried my very best this morning to get us new plates for in here, because I've been using this and I've struggled quite a bit. And Joanne said we could take them, but we only have one pack left. And personally, if there's only one pack left, I just can't take it. I cannot take it, because I know I'm taking that away from someone who might need it.
I think we might have to go on the big machine for the next one, because I'm pretty sure this is just like stuck in here now.
Yeah, they're just not our friends.
They're not
We're trying our very best, but no, the struggle is real. But Joanne has ordered us some more, so don't worry guys. We are going to be getting new plates for our Gemini MIDI.
I mean, it has cut absolutely beautifully, but
unless Anne-Marie asked really nicely when she was down at Crafters yesterday, and she brings some in on Friday, which would be amazing.
That would be nice.
But she was busy. She probably forgot.
I was going to say, I don't think, unless we can hop in that time machine that they're working on in the warehouse and go back and ask her. So just going to pop
it's
these
so
bits
beautiful
out.
Though, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's still
and it
cut
looks so
absolutely
nice
perfectly.
using your different nesting dies. I mean, I used just the straight edge one, but how much more of an effect do you get using that round one?
Exactly. And this just helps, because you can see I'm going to build this up with a little bit of foam pad just to give it that depth. So by cutting it out with just a slightly bigger circle, it's just going to give you that room to be able to put your foam pads right in the edge afterwards. So I'm just going to pop out these little bits in here. I like to go with my poke tool and then flip it over and use the brush just to make sure they're all out. And then I'm going to do my other die cutting on the other machine, just because there's only so much I like to show myself struggling.
I've got you some different plates, Kat.
Have you got some different plates?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to be any better, because they are also towards the end of their life. They're a little less bumpy.
Right, should we try?
I've also found the card with Coco in.
Are these the new ones?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pop this on here. So as you can see, I'm pairing this with some of our adorable scoreable pattern packs that we launched for Christmas this year.
No? Yeah?
A little bit.
Any better?
We're going. We're coming out the other side, so that's a good thing.
I suppose it gives other people hope that when their mats get this crazy,
and it's not
they also
affecting
still work.
the quality of the cut at all. It's just a little bit of a extra effort putting it through, that's all.
Most definitely.
And then I've gone with some of the Snowfall Mirror card to create my background.
Bringing out all the essentials for this demo card.
We are.
Your adorable, scoreable Snowfall Mirror, your Mirror card. Do you know what? Have you seen the Mirror card? Because Dan's done that offer again.
Has he?
He said last time he wouldn't be able to do it because the price of everything in the whole entire world has gone up. We're all aware of this. But he's done it. He's taken the hit because he loves you all so much, and he has matched the price that he did last time. So if you want 100 sheets of Mirror card, you can get it in gold, silver and rainbow. It's £17.99. But if you want to get 200 sheets of both gold, Emily's got her prices down cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper if you're in the club. It goes down to £17.50 for 100 sheets. But if you want the mega bundle, it's 200 sheets. Do you know what? I bet it's sold out because it always sells out, doesn't it?
So we're just taking our skinny foam pad all around the edge here.
We're going to have to bring it back, Emily. We're going to have to... Magda's not here. Who do we speak to? Because Rekka's not here either. We're going to speak to someone. I'll go out and pack it myself if I have to. £29.99 for 200 sheets of gold and silver. It is sold out, but I promise you, I will find someone to put that back in stock. And if I can't find anyone, then me and Dan are going to go bag it so we can put it back in stock. I can't believe that's gone.
You're going to be complaining this afternoon when he goes and makes you do it, you know. You've said it twice.
I know.
Don't say it 3 times, otherwise it will come true. So we're just adding some foam pads on there just to give it that little bit of definition, and if you were wanting to put a bit of acetate behind it and make it into an acetate card, this would be the way to do it. But I'm just going to stick it on here, just line it up. And it just makes it stand out. That
I
just
love
that
the Christmas
little
colours
bit
you've
more.
chosen to use.
They do. They just all work so well together. So now we go onto our base, and so you've got this, it looks like a rather funky shape, doesn't it? But you will see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, and if you can, my hat's probably blocking it out, but all your score lines are marked into there for you as well, so you can just see how beautifully, easily it all folds up for you.
It's phenomenal.
And we're just going to make this into our little thing. Now what I like to do, this isn't actually in the instructions, is I like to take a little bit of red liner tape. There's a part here that when you're making it up,
This bit is in the instructions.
is it just to tack this bit down here on the inside?
Because that's what makes it fold. I don't think it's in the, it's on the guide,
Yeah.
I think. Because you get, and it's absolutely awesome, you get a full picture diagram of where you need to tape every single panel up, and then you get full photograph instructions on how to make it as a full snow globe as well. So don't worry, people, if you're watching this and you're thinking these are awesome, but how do I make them up as they should be, then there are full instructions for you to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put red liner tape on all my tabs here, and then when I do the base on my card, which is mega simple, it's just one mat and layer, but it really makes it all work together. We can just stick these down, tuck them in, and it'll just pop on my card. Now I don't think when I do this on the card it will sit flat anymore, so you will have to make like a little box or something to pop it in, but it's totally worth it, I promise. And I'm just going to take this off in advance just so I can stick a few of those little corners down, and then I'm going to be very careful where I place it down so I can get it back up afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
Missed some red line
Karen
tape
has
there.
commented to say, I love this die set. I have made 21 in the last 2 days.
Wow, that's good going, that.
It is, isn't it? You'll have to
very
send us
good
some
going.
pictures so we can show them on our gallery.
And I do recommend putting your red liner tape on before, but if you forget, like I've just done, you can pop it on there.
When you are making the half up to go on the front of cards like this, I think maybe cutting down a little strip of cardstock and then you can pop these on is quite handy as well.
What I'm thinking is I might actually stick my back to it first, and then I've got that bigger piece.
Oh, good idea.
That is what I'm thinking now. So I'm going to take this off, and then I've got those 2 bits of tape exposed. And I usually use the slightly thinner red liner tape for this, but it isn't in my box. I thought it was. I saw two rolls of red liner tape, so automatically assumed that one was a thinner one.
They're not stuck together, are they?
No, I don't think so. I am sticking my fingers together at the moment. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'll tuck that in there, and then
You've got your base.
then I've got my base. So if I stick this straight onto here now, and it pops down, it's all going to be a little bit easier, I'm hoping, to stick onto the base of my card. So I'll put that to one side, and I'll go to something where I know what I'm doing again. So I'm going to do a 7x7 card, but I'm going to leave a nice chunky white border around the edge just to pick up those like little white snowflake details that are in there. And I'm going to do a 6x6 inch matten layer.
Wow.
And I'm picking another sheet from that adorable scoreable that you would think would clash with the other pattern, but they don't. They work so
they
well
work
together.
so nice. Real nice Christmas colours as well.
So we pop that down, and I'm going to pop this in the centre, and I really love leaving these big white borders. So we pop that there, and then I'm going to take construction glue on the back here, so I know this is all going to be held in place perfectly, and I've got the little bit of tapes already on the back of that the base, so I know that's going to hold really, really well. So I'm going to put it so it's somewhat central. Pop that on there, and I'm moving all my mats and layers around while I'm doing this. But so you just get that snow globe effect.
It's so cool, isn't it?
But just by using half of it, and then when you're happy with where it is, give that squish down, make sure all that red liner tape is where you want it to be. I'm going to take a little bit of red ribbon, just do a quick bow,
They're super, super fun.
There's
so many
much fun.
ideas that you can do with them as well. I noticed that someone had commented to say if you cut the aperture in to that base upside down, you can use it as a bauble, which is true. You can just pop a little screw hole punch in and make a little bauble from it. It's just incredible. You don't have to use the outside die, you can just use those inside dies and make little aperture details throughout like a DL card. That looks quite cute.
Yeah.
I know that one was done a couple of times by the team. They are just really, really fun.
And if
Great
you,
for ornaments as well.
they are, if you take a few strips, about 3 strips of acetate as well, you can run them over the top to make that like proper like globe,
yeah.
like dome effect. So I'm just going to pop that on the bottom there. Give that a second to dry. I'm going to go to, I'm hoping we've got, oh no, that's matastic. Not normal one. I'm going to pick out a sentiment. 'Tis the season, just the one I wanted, right there for me.
Oh, this is looking epic now.
It just brings it all together. And then me being me, we're going to finish with a few gold gems.
We've had some comments as well to say that I think that I'd use the aperture cards more than I would the actual die itself. If that is something that you want to do, you can buy them individually. You can buy the snowman and the polar bear one separately. They come as separate dies, so you can buy them just by themselves without this main die if that is something that you are interested in. And then we've had a question about the cardstock that you're using, Kat. It is our Festive Foils pattern pack, our adorable scoreable one. You can the team have put a little link up there so you can get that as well.
But I think this pattern pack as well, you could take it well after Christmas, couldn't you? There's so
Yeah.
many, these sheets like this, when you see them all together, yes, they scream Christmas, but if you look at individual patterns like this, you could
It's
use
very
it throughout
classy,
the
isn't it?
year. There we go.
I
so
love
that's
this.
just popping it onto a card and making it that main feature.
It's really, really cute, isn't it? I found my card that I made on Hobby Maker, so you can see how you can use them and personalise them as well. We've got my little nephew Cove in here, and then the sentiment I chose, which was perfect, is for a little sprout at Christmas. So this one's being saved because that's one Christmas card I don't have to make. Next up we have Under the Moonlight. This was everyone's favourite. I think this was the most successful collection after our Christmas blockbuster this year, and there is you can tell straight away. You can tell without even flicking through why this was incredible, and it was everyone's favourite. This is foiled with gorgeous holographic foiling. It's really, really beautiful. You've got all of your gorgeous animals in here. The colourways are amazing. It's kind of just tonal, so you've just got these blues and gorgeous sort of deep purple colours throughout. We've got the bunny rabbits in here, but these are perfect for families at Christmas, anniversaries at Christmas time, not just Christmas cards. They're absolutely stunning. We've got the wolves on this one, which we know are people's favourites. What I love about this as well is that you get 8 completely different topper sets, so you're just going to get one each of everything that I'm showing you here. But look at these like skyscapes, the dimension, you can see the breath coming out of the wool. It is phenomenal. When you get this home, we say this quite a lot, but this is a collection that looks even more amazing in real life. You will be absolutely shocked when you get this home at how gorgeous it is. I think this image here with this lion is probably the most iconic from the collection. Really, really beautiful. You've got your snow leopards there, sort of all together in their little family. But look at this, look at the sky, look at how you can see each sort of strand of light coming through the cloud there. It's just, it's undescribable that that is captured on a piece of 350 GSM cardstock. It's absolutely incredible. Beautiful.
So
This is this stock is really low, isn't it, Emily?
Yeah.
There is not a lot of this left at all. So if you want it, today has to be the day that you treat yourself. It's payday. Add it to your background. These beautiful bokeh sort of light effects as well that we have running throughout here as well. We've got the Northern Lights showcase too. beautiful. Then the last one has the gorgeous owls on there. I love that every single ounce of this foil detail has that holographic foiling throughout this, whether it's on your cardstock or on your collection as a whole. But you can get this whole collection for £34.97. You're going to receive the toppers, the 8 toppers, 8 foil cardstock and 8 printed cardstock that we've just shown you through. Then you're also going to get 8x8 double-sided paper pad. In here you're going to get 12 designs, 4 of each, but again, these are absolutely stunning in the way that they have been designed. Gorgeous imagery, and then on the reverse you've got really nice coordinating patterns, which you could use as mats and layers. You can cut into, you could use them alongside your cardstock to further the cards that you're going to be able to make. This penguin image is just beautiful. I would get another one of these and I would put these all in frames and sell them on my stalls at Christmas, because these images are gorgeous and people are going to love them. Popped in a little box frame, maybe do a little bit of decoupage, add some lights in there so it lights up at night time.
Or just taking them as they are and just doing like a Christmas gallery wall with them would be absolutely stunning.
Maybe blues and purples are your theme throughout the house. Then you can match it up with this gorgeous artwork. Really, really beautiful. And then I'll just flick through the patterns on the reverse so you can see what we have for you here. Really nice designs included in those are the bokkers, the sort of skyscapes with all of that detailing on. We've got snowflakes for you in a number of different colours, and we've got the larger bokker there, and then some more snowflakes in the lighter blue arrangements. Then you're also going to receive your inserts. We're not finished there. You're going to get 36 of these, 12 different designs. You're going to receive 3 of each, so perfect accompaniment for this collection. £34.97 if you want to get this. That's going to save you £10 on everything in the collection, but maybe you already bought this and you know how special this is and you want to buy little elements from it, then you can still do that. You can go online to the website, type in Under the Moonlight, and each individual item will come up for you. But it's just the most beautiful collection, and you really do make the most stunning cards. Had a little bit of a sticky situation there with a little sentiment. Let's put that back on. There we go. So you've got that really nice one there with your sort of otter family. And then you stoats, this is it. We always have this conversation with this animal, don't we, of what they are. Really nice way of using your frames there to elongate that background. And then this one is amazing. Another fantastic make by Jane. That 3D card there with all of those different panels on and a little bit of snowfall acetate. And then finally, this is super cute. Look at this with the polar bears on. Absolutely delightful way of using this card. But before we go, I know that we have one more demonstration with this collection. So Kat, it's over to you.
Me again.
Yeah,
I am going with the snow leopards because they are just so beautiful. And we're going to do a stepper card because this piece of cardstock just screams stepper, doesn't it? It's just absolutely perfect with those long borders going down. So keeping it really simple, I'm just going to cut this down to 28 centimetres. And it's tried and tested now. We have found working in centimetres for our stepper cards is so much easier. So when I get halfway through and I start struggling, please just remind me that I'm in centimetres and not inches.
Not inches.
Yeah, so, and this is going to be a centre stepper, so I'm going to be using both my sides here, and I do find it so much easier if you just mark where you want everything to go. So I'm going to start with my centre point, which is 14 centimetres. And then I know my back piece needs to be at 21 because we've got 2 equal 7 centimetre sections. Marked it at 20 there as well. 21. And then we want, from our centre point, we want 4 centimetres down, so we want 10. And then another 4 down to 6. and then 3, and that leaves us with 3 at the bottom there. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side.
But you'll have to do it backwards.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 14 in the middle. Make sure I've got the right side. 7 here.
4. 25.
It's 18, isn't it?
Oh, the ruler's
18.
going the other way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like 25.
18, 22. 1, 2, 3. 25. There we go.
See, 25 was one of them that you had to take.
It was.
I don't know where or when, but it was somewhere.
And I'm just going to join these up just for ease when it comes to doing my lines on either side. And then I think my measurement that I worked out before that I want for the width of my side panels is going to be 3.5 centimetres. And that will leave me a 14 centimetre gap in the middle.
Someone's got quick maths on the brain today.
Yeah, it's because I worked it out before. I'm not taking any credit for it. So this is 21 centimetres wide, so I'm going to come 3.5 this way, 3.5 this way, which is 17.5. And then I'm just going to draw between the lines here, just exactly so I know where I want my cut line to be. And once you've done a few of these and you know where everything is, you won't need to do the marking out like this. But I think it's always good to show people in case they've not done one before. And this is the beauty of our Hunkydory trimmer, with having all the guidelines on, that we know exactly where we can go. So we want to move our blade so it's up past this first line, and then we're going to line that first one in the centre. I'm going to bring this mark that's on the blade here down to the first line at the bottom, and we're going to take it all the way up to that line at the top there, and then twist it round and do the same. And then at some point I'll have to remember to score it. And take that all the way up there. And then we bring in our scoreboard. Make sure this is on the centimetre side.
Or to be fair, you've got your lines on, so as long as your lines are in a groove,
yeah, but they're much more likely to line up on the centimetre side.
Most definitely.
So with our centre point, our 14-1, we're going to go all the way across, because we still need that card to fold in half. But then with our other ones, we're just scoring up to our cut lines. I'll do the top ones first. And luckily, they're matching with the right thing, so I think I've done something right.
You've done a good job. You can come again.
You don't say that every day, trust me. Now, this is the bit I always get thingied with. So I'm going to fold it in half first and get that lovely and crisp. And then I can work on doing those peaks and folds. So if you open it out and then push down from the centre, we know that one, we definitely want to go down. And that one's up.
Which concertina's in then, doesn't it?
It does.
It's
You'll
amazing
feel it.
when you find a piece of cardstock that has both top and bottom borders that you can make these types of cards from. Whether it's a centre stepper, which works so perfectly with these border shapes, or whether it's a side stepper. They're just so fun to do and really, really effective as well.
Yeah.
People also think, because they're sort of like a 3D make, that they take quite a bit of time.
They don't. Once you've done them, they're absolutely, well, you see, even measuring it out there, it doesn't take that thing. So now I've got the centre panel, which quite magically is worked out at 14 centimetres by 14 centimetres.
Wow.
So I am going to be a little bit luxurious, and I'm going to bring in my other piece of cardstock just to do a mat and layer. And I'm going to cut this a little bit. It looks funny the way I'm cutting it. Oh, I've got my trimmer the right way around, but upside down to everybody else, to me. So I can't work off notches with this one because I'm doing centimetres,
Yeah, you
but
can't.
effectively half a centimetre does the same job
same
as
job.
three notches. So I'm going to come to, no I'm not, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm going to take my mirror first.
Oh, you were close
We've
then.
got to bring this in, haven't we? So I'm going to take this one to 13.5 inches.
Remember, this rainbow mirror you can get 100 sheets of for just £17.99. If you're a member of a club, you're going to get 5% discount on that, which is going to bring that down to £17.50. And if you're a member of our Diamond Club, then you're going to get 10% off, which is going to be another 49 pence. I thought you were going to do the maths. Emily, not helping me out in the maths department there.
And then I've cut the cardstock
I'm guessing
down.
it's 49p because it's normally £17.99, and if you've got it at £17.50, then that's 5% is 49p. So then it would be even less than that with your 10%.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
I don't know. It's all
So
got
it'd be
over my
like
head.
£17 and a penny. Probably not. Don't take that as true gospel from me. We all know maths is not my strong point. And if you didn't, now you do.
And this is the only matte and layer that I'm doing on here. Sometimes you can do it on your steps as well, but all the details already on for you here. This is why it's so easy to do. And you don't even need to put this one on. It's just me being a little bit more
Fancy.
luxurious with it. So we've got that on there. And then let's just take our family and start building them up. And I like this one because it's a little family of 5.
And you're a family
And
of
we're
5.
a family of 5. I can guarantee there has never been a moment that we've all been cuddled up this cutely. Somebody's usually punching someone or pinching someone or crying by the end of it. But it's nice to have goals.
That's what happens living with 4 boys.
It is, absolutely. So let's take some foam pads. Ooh, just a little bit more. And again, these just scream to do shaker cards with as well, don't they?
Yeah. It's one where snow is a must.
Just seeing all these circles as well. I bet you could turn one of your snow globes into one of these using this set.
Do you know, I've never thought about using the snow globe die with your toppers. But you
Yeah.
absolutely could, couldn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
How cool would that be? Because you could use the cardstock that you've got left over from your kit,
Yeah,
and it can all match up.
absolutely.
Every day's a learning day.
So I'm going to pop this in the centre here. Oh, we're going to attempt to pop it in the centre. And then let's decorate up some of these other layers with our circles.
You've got a lot of good
ovals.
sentiments in
We
here as
have,
well,
we've got
haven't you?
Let It
Perfect for lots
Snow.
of different occasions.
Let's see. I'm spoiled for choice.
This is a good thing.
I know. Wishing you a cozy Christmas and warmest wishes. So none of them sentiments clash. So let's just have a play. So I think we'll put these 2 on the back there. And again, I'm going to pop this directly onto here because I know if I try an attempt to put foam pads on the back of a circle, I can guarantee I'll get it going in the wrong direction.
Good tip though. Because I often do that, and then I end up having to like craft knife the excess off. Sometimes it's the simple things that you don't think of.
The problem is, I think of it when I'm doing stuff like this, when
And
I feel
then
like I'm
actually
rushing
when
a
you're
bit,
making
but then in
cards, you
real
don't.
life, and I've got time, I just don't. So we'll go with Let It Snow. On the bottom here. And I don't, I'm torn now whether to keep adding.
No, I think leave it.
Do you think leave it? We've got
Yeah.
enough. Just go in with a few
There's loads.
gems.
I think because if you add more on, you're going to cover up the gorgeous detail, aren't you?
You are, aren't you? So let's just pick out a little bit of this ice blue in these corners.
How many different gemstones would work with this collection though?
Oh, I know. I
Your
was like
blues
spoiled choice
in
before.
every single different style that we do. Purples, your Aurora Borealis are essential.
Yes. And there we go.
Lovely. Super cute. Kat, thank you for your demos today because
You're
they have been
welcome.
awesome and everyone has absolutely loved them. Gorgeous way of using that cardstock. We have our Win It Weekly competition running, and this week you can win, 3 people can win our Mega Storage Caddy. You're going to receive this whole box including all 16 mini storage cases, perfect for your gemstones, for your glues, for your tapes, for your foam pads, little books, mirror mats, ink pads, ribbon, dies. You're going to be able to fit lots and lots in here. 3 people can win this, but you have to answer this question. Which snack was invented by accident? Ice lollies, peanut butter, or nachos? Like, share and comment for your chance to win, and we'll announce the winner on Friday as always. That is it from us today. There's so many other amazing launches that we haven't been able to show you today, but they are all over on the website, so have a look there. You can also check out our Super Savers because we launched that yesterday, and there are so many cool essential items, a lot which were requested by you as well, which I love that we've done this month. So have a look at that, and congratulations to everyone who got some amazing summer sizzler deals in last week's incredible savings. So all I have left to tell you is that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Anne-Marie will be on Hobby Maker, so tune in. She's going to be showing you the Perfect Poppies collection at 1 p.m. At 3 p.m. she's going to be showing you our brand new Crafting with Hunkydory magazine, including some absolutely gorgeous items that you can buy to work alongside it. And then if you want another bargain, then join her at 5 p.m. because she's got some special offers on some more essentials. But we're going to be back here tomorrow with the launch of the magazine. It's myself and Kat.
It's us again.
It's us again.
Yeah.
We're switching round though, so you have to endure my demonstrations.
Oh, don't be silly.
But we will be back
What's she
here
like?
tomorrow morning, so have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.